Be me. Running for my fucking life. Anon, BTW. Bobbing and weaving between trees. I can hear their roars getting louder. Fuckers are getting smarter. Ambushed me this morning on my way to the river for more water. Didn't even hear them until they were on me. Crushed my truck like it was a beer can. All my gear, food, supplies, everything is gone. Except my PTR and like 4 magazines. Scratch that, 3 magazines. One just fell out of my chest rig as I tripped over a root. How can these bastards even make it through this terrain? Peek over my shoulder. Trees shaking and falling in the distance. If only I could find a ravine. They wouldn't be able to cross anything too deep and too wide. Then again, neither would I. Fuck, this fucking sucks. No wonder this job pays so well. I was just supposed to be tagging the beasts for geotracking or whatever those eggheads called it. The PTR wouldn't do shit to them, I just brought it along for moose and grizzly bears. Hear a heavy metallic thunk. Please /k/you made it have been a thrown track. If it was a thrown track, that'll take at least 2 of them off my trail. Break out of the forest into a clearing. Shit, this is the last place I want to be. Skirt the edge of the clearing. Well, my bachelor's in engineer is mechanical also. I am concerned about what I am seeing in the DoD currently, but I remain optimistic. Be me. Mechanical engineer graduate. I'ma join the Navy. Talk to recruiter. Massive disrespectful douche. All previous jobs have taught me the incredible importance of respect. All jobs with disrespectful hiring managers were dogshit. Promise myself to never join another organization characterized by disrespect. Military is also pushing super hard on feminist insanity. Has completely subscribed to postmodern feminist hatred. Thanks but no thanks, I'll go do something else. Become controls engineer. Years later. Female officers crash 2 destroyers into tankers. Another one runs a cruiser aground. And another crashes into a fishing ship. 20 people fucking die. Read about the whole thing. Navy is apparently a complete clusterfuck of failure with 20-hour shifts and untrained sailors barely able to operate equipment that is fucking broken anyway. I think not joining the Navy was the single best decision of my life. My biggest fear was that I would be forced to destroy an innocent man's life because some O6 is desperate to brown-nose the postmodern feminists in their Congressional Promotion Committee and the entire Navy is too weak to stand up for itself against their insanity that is literally directly derived from Nazi and communist philosophy. The thought of selfless service for a righteous cause appeals to me. But that service appears to be for a hierarchy of psychotic feminists that view me as their enemy. I would rather burn myself alive than submit to a system dominated by counter-enlightenment philosophies that hate me simply for being alive. Be me. Go to estate sale. See a whack-ass all-black gun. Looks like an R-15 with a Mosin receiver. It had egg parts sprinkled on it too, of course. Greasy salesman at the estate sees my notice of the weapon. Looks like pick-related. He comes over and says, "You look at my pap's old Winchester? This is not a fucking Winchester, no goddamn way." Give him a weird look and I check the chamber. The Mosin is chambered in Winchester. I'm thinking $5,000, son. Hit with a second mental flashbang, I screamed. $5,000? For a bubbed Mosin. Ended up buying some crappy desk trinket because they wouldn't let me take a picture of the fucker. Be me. Stop by friend's place of employment for after-work pizza and beer. Taco pizza. Swing by Walmart afterwards for some crap. Feel something a brewing while looking at the 3 boxes of ammo. It's Taco Pizza Strikes Back, Director's Cut. Cheek clench waltz.gif. Hit the first stall and release an unrelenting barrage of hellfire upon the poor toilet. Sit there and revel in the post-defecation afterglow. Hear some local Mard dwellers enter the bathroom in a rowdy manner. Don't think much of it and commence Operation Wipe. Suddenly they hush and whisper to each other and quickly leave. Look down and see my Glock flopping in the breeze, practically hanging out of the stall. MFW, anyone could have bent down and taken it and ran off while I trip over my spaghetti. Now I just hold my carry piece in one hand and wipe kite the other. Be me a few years ago. Just bought first-hand gun. It's a shitty Taurus G2C because poor fag. Has a fucked mag release spring. Go to Walmart around midnight. Get small screwdriver and return to car. Use screwdriver to put spring back in place. Proceed to do a functions check on the pistol. Load mag, racket, dry fire, repeat 2 more times. Some 18-year-old girl has been watching me and looks terrified. Spaz out and try to think of something to calm her down. Turn on Wannabe by Spice Girls at max volume. Make eye contact and floor it out of the parking lot. Turn on Wannabe by Spice Girls at max volume. Based. Be me, Roman Sive Cookus Victus. Get a nice focal from my GF, in Continental Livia. Go out to get my share of free grain from Egypt. Some lady behind me says thank you for your service. What the Zeus? TFW, she thinks I'm a legionnaire because of the scarf. T thanks. I replay. Feel like a LARPer Slav. Go back to my damas. Give focal back to GF and explain to her what she did wrong. She apologizes and offers me Greek sex. We latter cuddle in my atrium and never speak of it again. Be me. Like shooting. Like training. Like military shit. Never join military because of health conditions. I'm too scared to lie about and even more scared of being honest and getting told flat out they make me unfit. Wear tactical clothing for practical purposes and because I like how they look. Work out. Etc. Everyone assumes I'm military. At work older veteran dudes say shit like oh you must have been in the service because I'm always respectful and the way I dress I guess. Too scared to say no. Always say yes but I got medically discharged. Feels so bad brothers. I know the modern American military isn't anything like it used to be and there's no good cause but it feels so bad. Anyone else here never served? Be me outside of Detroit and leafy suburb. Wife's friend and hub flips houses. Really big ones and sometime they live in them as they are on the market. Just finished 10,000 square feet home. Invite us to a party there. Pool, on golf course, cinema, big house. My kids are same age as theirs. Other kids are there. They are playing, running around. There are other kids and adults there. One guy there with his wife and kids has a 9mm IWB. I carry 2, mine is in car. Next day wife's friend calls, said CC guy called her, couldn't find his gun. Where are the kids? They race to kids, secure them and tear apart entire house looking for a lost gun. Furniture poolside, cinema, bathrooms, it. Few hours later guy finds gun in his car. Be me. Have 12-year-old cat I've had since I was a kid. Washing car in driveway. Neighbor lady is walking 2 German shepherds. The wind blows her hat off and one of the dogs gets loose while she tries to grab it. Dog runs into my yard. I grab his leash and pet him for a bit while she gets her hat. She comes over and thanks me. Cat is safely inside because I'm not an irresponsible pet owner. Cat dies in her sleep peacefully at 19 instead of being violently crushed by a vehicle or torn apart by predators. Be me last year. Always fascinated with guns. Grandpa has to downsize to live in a home. Hey Anon, would you like my collection? Excite. Inherit my first guns at 26. Mainly 22 rifles, pellet rifles, and a Mosin. Love them all. Bruise my shoulder once a month going through about 100 rounds shooting and cleaning. Last week shot my first fun I bought, AK 103. Same joy and excitement the first time I fired a gun.